Hello everyone on YouTube, and now I'm gonna do another WWE thing, and actually like something I haven't done yet, and that's gonna be out of order some of the greatest groups and movie tag teams in WWE history. Now I might include some Attitude Era groups too, because there's been a lot of great Attitude Era groups, but for diehard WWE Attitude Era and whatever PG Era fans, whatever, this is gonna be a good one. But I'm not doing them in order, just out of order. It doesn't matter which is the best. It's just these are the best in general. I'm gonna go ahead and start with one of them, and that is the Hardy Boys. Now the Hardy Boys, actually they started really weird for some reason, but I think they were with Gangrel from the start of it in the Attitude Era, and then since then they've been one of the most high-flying tag teams ever in WWE history, and that is awesome. I love the Hardy Boys. They're really good for what they do with Matt Hardy, and you get Jeff Hardy, and that is awesome. At first I was going, they don't have much potential, but they've got potential. They've had it for quite a while, and now they're gone, which is kind of sucks to see it, but they're one of those groups where they can't be topped, and that is good. Another one is the Dudley Boys. Yes, Tables. I love the Dudley Boys. They're really good. I was thinking that they're kind of like the extreme version, like the Hardy Boys. I feel like the Hardy Boys are like that, but they're in laddered standard. So the Hardys are laddered standards. The Dudleys are table standards, which is good. And I think I like that. I don't think I've seen one with chairs. I don't think. But I would love to see that. That'd be really cool. So, that's really awesome to see that. Another group is good old DX. Now, who wouldn't love DX, unfortunately? They're probably one of the greatest groups because they're funny. They're awesome. I think they started somewhere in the mid-90s somewhere, I think. But they're actually one of my favorites because they're so funny. I mean, main one, you got Triple H, you get Shawn Michaels, unfortunately. They're actually the two that I would see so much. And they came back in 2006 with those two, and it was just probably one of the greatest years. And it was really great. You know, and they go against McMahon. It was so awesome to see it. I think it was really cool that I got to see that. I was 12 around that time, I think. But that was awesome to see it. I was really happy about that. That's great. Another one that some people may not agree with me, I would say Nexus. Because they did become a huge impact for some reason. And that debut is really scary still. But it's really great that they did that. They didn't get much time. But I like them because you get still some of them on there. Wade Barrett's on there. You could just go Bad News Barrett, unfortunately. But he's still on there. And there's been other ones that's been on there. It's really great and all that. They're great for what they do like that. So that's great. Another one that someone I knew mentioned. And that's the Steiner Brothers. They're good too. I never heard much about them, but I've heard they've been a really awesome tag team. So I don't know much about them, so there. Another one is the Legion of Doom. Now that's a team you don't want to mess with. And there's a knockoff one, it's called the Ascension, that looks just like them. So yeah, we're going to get some of that nowadays. Next thing you know, they're going to have a weird version of DX. So another team or group, and everyone's probably going to agree with it for sure, The Shield. Yes. I said the Nexus made an impact. The Shield made a good impact. I mean, they didn't destroy everything in the ring, but they made an impact that's so great. And even when they were villains that time, around the time they started, they became one of the greatest groups in WWE history. And I kind of agree with it. They are a great group. They've been undefeated since then. And I think around June they were defeated, and that's good to see that. And then they broke up last start of the summer last year, which sucks to see that. I wish they could have kept going longer to see how they did it, but no, Seth Rollins sells out. That was unfortunately, surprisingly, you didn't expect it, but yeah. Now, this is gonna be bad to say it. I have to put the Authority in there for some reason because I don't know. I hate them. I hate them so bad. I hate them so bad in the baddest way possible. But they are kind of a neat group. It's a weird group. I didn't expect the Authority to be made, but they did that. It's kind of like the Triple H and Stephanie McMahon era in the 2000s, around 2000. I feel like that's what it is. But in this part, it's a group, which it's weird. It's kind of like Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon, The Rock, and all of them, whatever that group's called. That's kind of like that too. But you get a lot of weird ones. You get Triple H and stuff, unfortunately. You get Kane that's in there, and Seth Rollins. Fortunately, it's weird. I don't know why I put them in there, but they're actually good for some reason, for what they do. I don't know what it is, but it is, unfortunately. It kind of sucks to see that, but unfortunately, that's what it is. So, I mean, it's what it is, I guess. I don't know, but that's really all the groups I know. If I forgot some, I apologize, because that's most of them that I know, unfortunately. But I feel like if you see more tag teams or groups along the way, I really think that they could make impacts. Real big impacts. But in the future, we're going to see it. It's going to happen. We're going to get new groups. Some of the greatest groups. We could see another version of the Shield somehow. Possibly. Will we see another weird version of DX somehow? Possibly. Will we see a real version of Triple H making another group and then, making it so bad again? Unfortunately, probably so. Because WWE, they're going to make more groups and tag teams. It's not going to stop. Some of you are like, oh, they're just like them. Like the Ascension that looks like the Legion of Doom? Come on, they look so like them. They have the costume and everything that makes it look like that. But, unfortunately, what I'm trying to say is WWE is going to make more groups and tag teams, and it's not going to stop. By the time you hit, if you're 22 or something right now, by the time you hit your mid-50s, you're going to go, man, I wish they did that group. I wish they had another group like that, or something like that. But for old people out there, not saying that, no offense, but people in their 50s, when you're in your 20s, when you go, man, I wish that group was in that generation. That'd be really good. But, unfortunately, you're going to see a lot of great tag teams in history. Like I said, if I forgot some, I'm sorry. That's just most of them that I know. So, really, that's all I got to say. And I might do some with other stuff. I might do ones like worst pay-per-views, best pay-per-views to me, and then worst matches and best matches, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of things I could do with WWE. It's not even funny. But other than that, that's really all I have to say. So thank you for listening. If you like what I said, then that's good. If you didn't, that's fine. What's your favorite tag team / group? Because I might be missing one, like in the back generation. But what's your favorite? Let me know on the comment below in this video. Just do it. Like I said, to me, the best one would have to be the Shield, because they make such an impact in WWE. It's really great to see that they're still, even though they're separate, it's still, they made an impact on WWE. It's so great, though. So, that is good. So, everyone has their opinions about movies, movie news, songs, wrestling pay-per-views, NASCAR, whatever I put on this channel. Other than that, that's really it. So, thank you for listening, everybody. And goodbye.